Hello everyone and welcome to Net Crypto, where you get important information and news about all coins of interest. And today we're going to be taking a look at METAPETS. This is a project that we have flagged. We're looking at this project every day, and you know that today there's going to be that AMA. At the time of this video, I think the AMA would have already been done, right? So let's just go and check the price for today. So we do see that the price for today is not looking good, even though the rest of the crypto market is not doing good. But for METAPETS, right, the situation is just from bad to worse. You do see here METAPETS was ranked around 600, and now it is dropping. It's going to drop to over 1,000, right? And we do see here the chart. We are on 9021, right? Or 9021, 3% down. Market sentiment, let's see what the market sentiment is. We see 58% voting bad, right? So more and more investors are lacking confidence in the coin and don't believe. If the CEO today is going to say that it's because of bots, it's not, right? People, there are actual people who are coming to vote. You can see people who are bearish here, right? People who are voting bearish. We have some bearish comments here in terms of the comments here of METAPETS. You see there's a lot of bearish comments coming out here in terms of METAPETS, right? So definitely these are real people. These are not bots. Don't believe it when you're told these are bots, right? And you also see the trading volume at 72,900, right? The trading volume continues to drop, but in terms of the price going down, if the trading volume is going down, right, that's not necessarily a bad thing, because most of the time when the price is dropping, you're going to be seeing massive sell-offs, which is just going to increase that trading volume. So one of the things that is going to be coming out of the AMA today, we want to hear the CEO committing to a date of the website, right? So while we are on it, let's just check the static audit, right, to see if we have a score in terms of the static audit, if you've got a final score, because that would be quite interesting to see what score that METAPETS has got. So let's go there. METAPETS, there we go. METAPETS, it seems like we still do not have a score, right? Let's see, 99%, right? So if final report was delivered, right, they need to send the report back. So I don't know if they've already sent the report back or not, because by now we're supposed to see at least a final score, right? Because it's been like this since Monday last week, right? Already a final score was supposed to be here, right? But of course we know that this report in 8 months is going to be useless, because METAPETS is going to be moving to V2, right? Yeah, so report is still not out, but definitely one thing that we want to see today is the CEO committing to a date of when the website is going to be there. If the CEO does not commit to a date, this project is a joke. I'm just telling you right off the bat, because it means you're not a decisive CEO. You're not able to inform your investors to tell them a date when something is going to be done, right? By now you should have a very good idea of when things are going to be done. You're supposed to commit to a date, because every company operates based on deadlines, right? So if out of the AMA today, I'm going to be covering the AMA tomorrow, but if there is no date that has been mentioned today, right, this project is a joke, because it just shows that the CEO is not decisive and he does not want to commit to anything, right? The only thing that he commits to is receiving investors' money, right? And that's very dangerous, because why wouldn't he want to commit to a date after all this time? Right now, he should have a very good idea of when things are going to be done, especially the website. He has to have a good idea of when it's going to be done. If there is no date that has been committed in the AMA today, you know, you're going to hear about it tomorrow. I'm going to be doing an updated video tomorrow about that. So this is something that I just wanted to share today, that if you're invested into METAPETS and the CEO does not commit to a date, right, you know, this project is in trouble. Because even after everything that he knows right now, would understand maybe a month ago, right? But today, he should know when the website is going to be released. If he doesn't, that's bad, right? Right off the bat, that's bad. I can tell you straight right now. And the only thing that you have to wait for, like I've said, if you're investing in this project, if you can't commit to a date to a website today, is when the project pumps, when it trends, just ensure that you exit, right? When the project pumps, you recover the money that you've put in, you exit the project, right? Because the CEO cannot commit to anything, right? That's one thing that you have to know right off the bat. If he can commit to a website, imagine the page in the metaverse, right? In this whole thing of the VR headset that he wants to do, right? That's one thing I'm going to tell you right off the bat today. We are waiting to see if we're going to hear a definitive date, because I was quite excited when he said that it's going to be end of the week. So I went and re-listened to what he said, and he said that by end of this week or maybe next week, so he has to commit to a date. He has to give a date, right? So this is something I thought I should share with you today, right? If he doesn't share a date, or maybe you're listening to this video after he's shared a date, right? Or you've seen the AMA, what do you think about it, right? Because I think that investors are being taken for a ride in this project, to be honest, right? I do understand it seems like he might be genuine, right? In terms of this whole idea that he's got, but I don't think he's the right person to deliver this project, to be honest, right? Because sometimes other people are good at coming up with ideas, other people are good at developing ideas, right? It doesn't necessarily mean the person who developed an idea is the person who came up with the idea is the person who has to develop it, right? Some people are good at starting businesses, others are good at managing those businesses and making those businesses grow. So that's one of the things, right? So I'll be waiting to see what is going to be happening in terms of METAPETS AMA today. It's going to be an interesting one, right? Because these days you can see the AMAs are very short, right? They are just very short, and yeah, personally, I don't even understand why AMAs have to be done every twice a week, right? Maybe once every 2 weeks, and you bring substantial updates in terms of the project. That's what you need to do, right? We need to see substantial updates in terms of the project. But overall, we do see that, of course, the rest of the crypto market is not doing so well. But that is not, we are not going to use that point against METAPETS, because METAPETS is it's the situation of the market is just making METAPETS come from bad to worse, right? And we do see here 9021, and if we look at the last time that we saw this price point, right, that we are seeing right here, let's check on the 3 months, right? The price point 1 month, let's see here. So the last time that we were on this price point that we are seeing right now is around here, right, which is around, yeah, so just a couple of days ago, right? So just a couple of days ago on Monday, that's when we were at the current price point that we are at the moment, right? So definitely it's not looking good for METAPETS. We just have to wait and see what is the CEO going to say. Obviously a lot of frustrated investors into this project, but there is some hope. The hope that is there is this project is going to pump some more, and then when it pumps, it will be an opportunity to exit. You see, it's 108,000 people that have invested into this project, right? There are no airdrops. So these are real people that have actually invested into the project, right? So that is something that is quite interesting. But definitely the hope for investors is the website comes, the static audit is done, the price is going to pump. When Bitcoin pumps, the coin once more is going to trend, and it's going to be an opportunity for you to exit, right? So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.